Hi, I'm Ivan Zoot, and this is your Zoot Booster, your weekly shot in the arm video to help you build and grow your beauty and barber business. This is the next video in our continuing series, a 10-part series on the 10 commandments of professional haircutting. If you've been watching the series, thank you for tuning in again. If you're new to the series, welcome in. There's 4 previous videos in this 10-part series. And while you're here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, share the video with a friend in the beauty and barber business, and turn on your notifications because sometimes we go live and you want to know when new videos are happening all the time. I'm so very happy to have you here for the weekly shot in the arm to help you build your business. And let's continue the series with commandment number 5. Now, I know we're going to get some comments. I know we're going to get some controversy. I know we're going to get some thumbs up and thumbs down. That's the way these work. I encourage, I invite, I welcome the discussion, especially on this one. This one had to be in the 10 commandments of professional haircutting. I put it right smack in the middle at number 5. Are you ready? Here we go. Thou shalt report all thy income and pay thy taxes. There it is. I put it out there. Now let's talk about it. Thou shalt report all, emphasis, all thy income and pay thy taxes. You know, this is America. I'm recording this from America. I know I have listeners outside of America, and I know outside of America there are taxes too. But here in America, as I like to say, it's the land of the free and the home of the brave, and everybody's got to do their share. The tax code exists for a reason. If you don't like it, elect someone who will change it. However, the law of the land is the law of the land. And we have an obligation and a responsibility to follow the rules, to play by the rules, to be good Americans and good citizens. That being said, I want to encourage you to play by the rules. And playing by the rules includes taking advantage of each and every legally available opportunity to pay less tax. That being said, you got to report the income, and you got to pay the tax when you're all done, when all is said and done. We chase all the way to the end of my notes here, and one of the things it says is, get a good accountant. I have a good accountant. My guy's good. I pay him money, and I appreciate what he does for me. He sees to it that I pay the least amount of tax I am legally required, but he sees to it that I follow the rules, and I play right, I play fair, I play hard, and I play to win. Here's the deal. Know the code. Take advantage of everything that's available to you. The slightest whiff of illegal business within your business makes your whole business stink. The slightest whiff of impropriety, a haircut, cash in your pocket, unreported tip income, all those little things, trust me, people notice. You know, we get into this conversation on the web from time to time, talking about cash only. Barbershops and hair salons that operate cash only. Cash only is a business choice. And I'm not saying that if you do business cash only, you're cheating. But I am saying that cash only in this day and age, number one, it's not the best way to do business. And number two, it creates the impression that you're not playing legit. Even if you're playing legit, cash only creates the impression that you're not playing legit. A good example of this, from time to time, we see chatter on the web about the ATM in the barbershop or hair salon. Hey, I'm putting an ATM in my lobby. I'm cash only. I'm getting me an ATM. And the two things I hear are this. Number one, I hear I'm cash only, and that makes you smell like you're playing dirty. Number two, I hear, well, I make money on every transaction, so it's an additional revenue stream for my business. I hear you, and I understand the need and the desire for additional revenue streams, but I will tell you this. Go back to commandment number 4. Thou shalt suggest and recommend and transact professional take-home hair care product. If you need an additional revenue stream, I will challenge you. Have you maximized the money you can make in product? You probably haven't. There's much more money to be made with product than there is to be made with an ATM. And the product business doesn't smell like cheating. It doesn't look like fraud. The ATM in the lobby of a barbershop or hair salon smells and looks like tax fraud. And it doesn't matter how you feel. You might feel that it doesn't. But I can tell you, to your clients, to the public, to other businesses on the block, it looks illegal. Because in many cases it is, even if you're legit. An ATM in the shop just looks like cheating. That's my opinion on that. I welcome some conversation about it. The other reason we want to report everything is you need verifiable income. At some point, you're going to want to buy a new car or a new to you car, a used car that costs more money than you have. You're going to want to get a loan. Can't get a loan without a credit report. Can't get a loan without verifiable income. You're going to want to buy a house. You're going to want to put money down and buy a house for your family. Can't get a home loan without verifiable income. And, I know people who are renting, who are paying more money per month to rent than they might pay in a mortgage on a condo or a home. So there's a huge financial opportunity here to play straight, play legit, save your money, make a down payment, build equity in a piece of property, long-term wealth, generational wealth, wealth passed down from one family member to another, comes with things like holding property. And that's not as hard as you may think. I'm not an expert in it. I own a home. I'm not an expert in teaching other people about it, but I know what it can do because I know what it's done for me. You want to send a kid to college, want to fill out a FAFSA, a financial aid form? You got to have verifiable income. You got to play the game legit. You'll get money. Your kid will get money for school. You'll qualify for loans, but you got to play legit. You want to open a shop. You want to open a second shop. You need a loan to expand and grow your business. Want to remodel. Want to buy new furniture. Want to be taken seriously as a business in our business? Commandment number 5. Thou shalt report all thy income, and thou shalt pay thy taxes. Don't complain about paying taxes. This is my final thought on the subject. You hear people sometimes complain about how much I paid in taxes. I paid X amount of dollar in taxes. How much money did I pay in taxes? I paid more in taxes than you paid in taxes. People say these things all the time. But I want to remind you, the only way you pay more is if you play more. The only way you pay more is if you earn more. Paying taxes is not a bad thing. It's our obligation and responsibility as a civilized society. Paying taxes, people have been paying taxes for thousands of years in one form or another. Complaining about taxes isn't new. Getting mad at the tax guy is not new. Our country was founded on getting upset about taxes. Remember everybody throwing all that tea in the harbor in Boston? That was about taxes. But it is what it is. All the benefits. I like the benefits I get from some of my taxes. Like beautiful, smooth, well-maintained highways, the garbage collection, the park district. There's so many things I get. My kids' high school and elementary education. Taxes, my friends. It's part of what makes this country the great country that it is, that it has been, and that it will continue to be. Beauty and Barber, commandment number 5. Thou shalt report all thy income and pay all thy taxes. That one's a tough one to swallow, and I know we're going to get some feedback, and I encourage it. I welcome the discussion. Use the comments. Let's get it going. Let's be fair. Let's treat each other respectfully. Let's look out for one another. Let's take care of one another. That's what taxes are about. They're really about taking care of each other, collectively, as a society, as an industry, as a community. Thank you so much for tuning in for a Zoot Booster, a weekly shot in the arm to help you build and grow your barber business. I'm Ivan Zoot. I'm very happy to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you next week for commandment number 6. Have a great week. Bye-bye.